Well, good morning. A brand new day. The sun's coming up. The river's flowing. You can hear it. The morning fog hasn't yet burned off, but it's gorgeous. I'm going to make a cup of coffee and let's get started for the day. Well, we're out here this morning with Shelby and Dan and Nathan and doing a little fly fishing and going to see if we can have any success in the river today. It's either going to be a lucky day for me or a lucky day for the fish. One of us is going to leave here happy. So, yeah, going to do some fly fishing and see if we can land into a brown trout. All right, Shelby and I are going to walk upriver. Shelby, how long you been fly fishing?
Since 96, I guess.
Wow,
like
a day or so.
No,
and
sooner than that, actually.
You've fish guided in Alaska.
Alaska and Missouri. Got to fish in other states, Colorado.
How many years
Montana.
did you fly fish in Alaska?
I guided up there for 10 years in Alaska.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this kind of river's not anything new to you.
No, actually, so I've guided on this river since '98.
Wow.
So I've been on this river quite a while.
All right. Well, let's walk upriver and see if we can't catch something. Dan just caught something back there. My concern is I'm going to catch a cold. That's about the only thing I'm going to catch today. Okay, so we want to fish this pool right here.
We're going to fish this bottom of this pool out.
All right.
So we're going to cast some heavy cast kind of along that line.
Into that deep green.
Yep, that deep green right
there. Sure.
And it's going to drift right through here, kind of on that foam line.
All right.
That's usually a pretty good indicator. Not always where the fish are always going to hold, but like if you don't know where else to fish, foam line is always good. Bottom of the pool. Got a hopper dropper on here. We're going to cast upstream, put a little mend in it, high stick it. I'm going to let it drift right through here and catch Moby.
Now you're talking. I've got the tartar sauce back at the camp.
Got the tartar sauce. Right.
see what that does.
So nice and easy. You're gonna have to really let that fly get back.
Yeah.
Okay, so let it slide out behind you just a little bit. A little more, one more, and then back the other way. Good. Now rod tip up. That's going to bring it right up, and now cast right over the top.
Well, Dan's caught a smallmouth. I caught a smallmouth, and Nathan hadn't caught anything yet. But we're all having a great time. Beautiful day. Majestic outdoor adventure. This is 1,500 acres of beautiful, pristine land. He's setting up some primitive campsites, and both for tent camping, that's what I'm doing, and well, some RV hookups and shower house. If you want to know more about it, look up Majestic Outdoor Adventure, MOA. www.majestic.outdoors.com. You can find out all kinds of information about it. Beautiful, beautiful terrain. 1,500 acres in the North Fork of the White River. Runs right smack down the middle of it. Dan's got himself a rainbow. Well, we all caught fish. Dan and Nathan both caught a rainbow trout, and I caught a smallmouth bass, and Dan caught a smallmouth bass. So Dan is pretty much the fisherman of the hour. We just came back to the campsite, made some turkey sandwiches, getting ready to clean the mess up, and I think there's a possibility Darrell in Tents is going to get in a tent and take a nap. I like it. Well, we're starting dinner tonight. We're going to have jambalaya in a Dutch oven. I've cooked it on a backpacking stove before, but I've never cooked jambalaya in a Dutch oven. That's coming up tonight. Well, the first night when we came in, we had bratwurst on the campfire, and it was fantastic. And we had purchased enough that we would have some left over, so that for the jambalaya, we would actually, instead of sausage, throw some brats in there. So I'm going to dice these up, throw them in the Dutch oven along with some chicken breast. And I will tell you, the one thing that I forgot to bring was bell pepper. I have no bell pepper, no red bell pepper, no yellow bell pepper, no orange bell pepper. So we're doing this without that tonight, but you know what? It just is what it is. It's really been a great trip. This is supper number 3 for us, and we've eaten plenty, and we've eaten well. Then we'll add the chicken. So we're adding some thyme, adding some garlic powder. That's some minced garlic. Adding some oregano. Adding in some paprika. And some minced onion. Now I'm going to stir that all up. Oh yeah. Sausage looks all done. Chicken was pre-cooked. All those spices smell great. Now I've got 4 cups of chicken broth, so I'm putting in 4 cups, and this is gluten-free minute rice. 4 cups of gluten-free minute rice with 4 cups of chicken broth equals 8 cups of rice and a whole lot of jambalaya. I'm going to stir this whole thing up and just let this simmer. Oh yeah. All right. Here's the real test. Okay, that looks good. Nothing wrong with that. The visual test looks good. Now the ultimate test. Bring it on over here, fellas. Bratwurst, chicken, jambalaya spices, and gluten-free minute rice. How about that, Dan? All right, well, we're going to do the dishes now. Now that the fun part, the eating, is over, now it's time to do the dishes. So my old buddy Dan is getting the hot water off of the coals. Yeah. Go half in one and half in the other, okay? Great. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use the, yep, that's hot water. Yep, it is. I'm going to use the, just to wash this Dutch oven out without using soap. So I'm going to use the rinse water to do that. All right, we'll dry those out and collapse them back down and put them back in the camp kitchen. So night number 3 of the chess tournament. Yeah. Father versus son.
Yeah.
Father's doing okay.
Father's doing all right. Yeah.
Father's holding his own.
Holding his own for right now, for the time being, but it may change tonight.
Okay, all right, good enough. Well, we did it. Today's the start of day 4. We got here late afternoon, the first day, and made bratwurst. I didn't record any of that. And then had a day where we did some kayaking, had a day where we did some fly casting. Everybody caught fish. And this morning woke up and time to pay the piper, time to head back to real life and pack all this gear up. But just a beautiful view down in the valley there, where the river runs right smack dab down the middle of it. We're in the Mark Twain National Forest, and it's been terrific. We've been off-grid the whole time, just kind of swim in the river. You get hot, and it's been great. We've eaten okay, and everybody's better for the wear. I don't know if you get out and camp much or get out in the outdoors much, but hope you're able to do it. There's just nothing like being out and seeing God's creation. And if you can't make it out, feel free to join me. Every week we do this. and I love having you along. If you like the channel, subscribe to the channel or click the like button, and obviously if you share it, that's great. The YouTube algorithms just push the channel out further the more interaction that there is with the channel. So likes and subscribes and shares and comments all help the channel grow. So thanks for watching. God bless.